All right, so I think this is gonna be one of the best videos that I ever made. I want to talk about 3 different ways that we should approach dating. You know what I'm saying? We all know we live in this time and day where everybody's focused on ulterior things when it comes to, you know, money, cars. You know, people look for different things in people, and we got to learn how to filter these people out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into these different ways. All right, right off the back is honesty. You know what I'm saying? So many men be lying to women, you know what I'm saying, to get into a relationship with her, to get the sex. But when in reality, all they had to say was, I'm just trying to hang out, have fun, and have a good time. I had a couple women that I was dealing with over the last year where I let it be known, like, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just trying to hang out and have a good time. And both of them end up starting to like me. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, when they were very upset with me when I broke it off, they both said to me, like, I respect you because you didn't lie. You let me know in the beginning what it was. And a lot of men will lock women down because they don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe that they can keep her by being honest. But what you got to understand, and this is, like I said, this is just not with women in dating, but with people in general. You want to be honest with people, because then you start to become less credible if you're not honest. And people don't like non-credible people. That's just the truth of the matter. So when you go into dating or whatever you're doing, be honest, be upfront. Now, I'm not saying be super direct, you know what I'm saying? But let your intentions be known. If you're just trying to hang out and have a good time, like, look, I'm just trying to hang out and have a good time. And if something else develops, it develops. You got to let it be known, because if not, it's going to make you look bad. All right, the number 2 thing is you got to master being alone. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate being by myself and being alone because I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't love who I was. And a lot of people out here don't love who they are. A lot of people out here have no self-respect. A lot of people don't have standards for themselves. So when I was interacting with women and things like that, eventually over time, they will realize that I was relying on them to be my happiness. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens when you don't like being alone, that people are going to realize that you don't like yourself. And why would you think about it? Do you really want to hang around somebody who doesn't like themselves? And that's how most people are, because we're comparing ourselves to all these people on Instagram. We're comparing ourselves to celebrities. We're comparing ourselves to our friends. We're comparing ourselves to other people who we perceive to be further on in life than we are. This is why it's so important to have hobbies and things that can keep you busy and keep your mind off of looking from that validation from other people. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a life that's fulfilled by yourself, so that way when other people come in, it's just icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? You know, being alone starts with, you know what I'm saying, accepting who you are, accepting those insecurities. Everybody has flaws, you know what I'm saying? No human is perfect, you know what I'm saying? So you have to accept your insecurities. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta become the best version of yourself. That's all part of being a master and being alone, because the best situations I've had with women when it comes to dating have been when I loved who I was, when I was when I was self-assured, when I had self-respect for myself. So my best relationships are from 25 on, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when I started to love myself, appreciate who I was. I had hobbies. And here's the thing, even when you get into a relationship, if your woman says she want more time from you, don't stop your whole life and give up your friends and all your hobbies just to give her more time. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Give her more time. You need to continue to indulge in your hobbies, because that's why she was attracted to you. Straight up, man. Nobody want to be around no boring person who hate their life, who hate their job. You know what I'm saying? Who wish the man would give them a chance. Nobody want to hang around that. So you got to be happy with your life, because when you bring around other people, they don't want to. A lot of times they're not going to want to soak in your misery. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You got to master being alone when it comes to dating. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to elevate you. You know what I'm saying? People want to be around people who love their life. And that's the fact of the matter. All right, number 3, expect nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I still kind of do this now. A lot of times I go into situations and I have these unrealistic expectations for people. So what you have to learn how to do is to be even killed. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from my homie. Well, really my homie and my cousin. They're very even killed people. And what I mean by even killed is don't put your expectations too high, but don't put them too low. You know what I'm saying? And what that's called is living in the moment. See, a lot of us get disappointed because we're expecting people to show up a certain way when we've been living in a fairy tale of how we want them to be. And a lot of times you got to step outside of that and learn how to put your mind frame in the present moment and understand and watch people's actions. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Not what they saying, but they actions. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. So many times when I used to meet women and stuff like that, and I started dating them, I'll start to have all these things I'm gonna do with her in the future. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this, we gonna go on vacations together, and I don't even know her last name. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people be doing that. A lot of times we have these unrealistic expectations when we like somebody of how we want them to show up. And a lot of times people realize that they can't meet your unrealistic expectations, because naturally when you have unrealistic expectations, it's coming off as thirsty energy. People can pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're expecting, just like dudes, when you go on a date and you just trying to rush the date just to get to the sex, she gonna pick up on that. Women pick up on energy, man. That's like, for me, when I'm around people in general, I'm just super calm. I'm chill, cool, calm, and collected. Because when you cool, calm, and collected, you're giving off that energy like you don't expect nothing. And that's the type of energy you have to have. You know what I'm saying? In this modern era that we're living in, so many people don't know what they want. So it's very important for you to know what you want, because when you know what you want, you're able to decipher through all the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You're able to decipher who's playing games, who's trying to manipulate. Because when you pay attention to people's actions, that tells you everything you need to know. Because a lot of times, a lot of people in this generation were so focused on lip service. We're so focused on what somebody is saying. Well, she's saying this, but what is she doing? You know what I'm saying? What is she doing? Because we all know women move mountains for dudes that they like. And that's just not women, that's people in general. People will do things for people who they see value in. And that's one thing you gotta realize. That's why unrealistic expectations will mess you up. If you don't love being alone, that's gonna mess you up. And not being honest. Those three things right there are very crucial when it comes to dating. You know what I'm saying? If you master those three things, you'll be able to move through this dating like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the fact of the matter. A lot of people are so stuck on people's potential, you know what I'm saying, and not what they're actually doing, that it messes the whole thing up. Because you looking at their potential. You're not even looking at what they actually are doing. You're looking at what they talking about they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so that's my video for today. We gotta definitely make sure we continue. And like I said, the whole point of this message is we gotta learn how to love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing right there, because you can't have the best situations in life if you don't love that person you see in the mirror every day. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you enjoy somebody else's company, really? You know what I'm saying? So guys, that's my video. Definitely, guys, I definitely appreciate you guys for watching the channel. Definitely make sure you continue to share, like, comment, also subscribe to the channel as well, guys. And I'm gone.